Kid Adventures Sky Captain. It already sounds like it's going to be kind of a lame little third-party title, but you know what? It kind of surprised me, and it was a lot better than I expected. Now, do you remember that one game in Wii Sports Resort where you were just flying around the island looking at locations? It was a lot of fun to explore and do daredevil tricks. Well, this title is just basically that whole concept, and it comes off very kid-friendly, and the designers even managed to make it enjoyable to a somewhat older player as well. To control your plane, you have to hold your Wiimote NES controller style. Then you tilt left and right to move your plane. And you use the 1 and 2 button to brake or speed up. And you use the A button to fire a water bomb or take a picture. I thought the controls worked perfectly, and I never had an issue with it not reading my gestures. As you start off on the island, you have to level up your pilot's experience points to get upgrades to the looks of your plane, or if you get enough experience, a new plane or helicopter will become available to you. Throughout the island, there are missions and objectives to complete. The missions, for the most part, can be done at the pace of the person playing. They don't give you a countdown clock, which you'll have to complete the mission by or you'll lose. They have kind of the attitude of just finish it whenever you can. That's not to say they won't give you a different medal or more experience points if you do complete it in a good time, but I don't think it's necessary to get the best scores. Now, the missions were always simple, whether it be rounding up animals, watering fields, delivering items, or terrorizing the innocent hot air balloonists. That's right, one of the missions is to smash into hot air balloons so they'll crash to the ground. Now, luckily, there are no people in those balloons, just presents attached to them. However, I still wouldn't want to be on the ground when the fallout of those wrecked balloons come down. It just seems like an odd thing to have in the game. Compared to all the other kiddie missions, this one seems a little messed up. Plus, if you ever die or crash into something on a mission, or anytime really, it won't make you lose that mission. It'll let you continue like nothing has happened. And that's a pretty nice feature. Normally, any other game, if you blow up your vehicle while you're on a mission, that would end the mission. But this game is so forgiving, it just says, keep going. I won't tell anyone. The game is never really clear on what the level upgrades will really do. I leveled up my character a lot by doing some of the optional objectives that they give you, like buzzing the tower or lighting up the Ferris wheel. Sometimes when I leveled up, nothing would happen. Some of the times though, I would get a new plane for my effort, but most of the time nothing would happen. Maybe by leveling up I unlocked some mission that I didn't have before, but honestly I have no idea what you get for leveling up sometimes. The ambiguity of what you need to do for the optional objectives were just as bad. They show you a list of optional things you can do on the level, and then from the title you're supposed to guess on how to get the experience from it. There were a few objectives that I just didn't have a clue how I was supposed to pull off. The titles were just too vague, and that was just disappointing. When you finish enough missions, other worlds will open up, with new missions and objectives to complete. So there is a lot to do in this game. Now, at any time, you can change out the plane that you're flying. Why would you want to do that? Because they each handle differently. Some of them will do turns quicker, or be more stable in the air. But the one I loved the most was the helicopter. It was fast and maneuvered incredibly well. It came in real handy in the second world when I had to do really fast twists and turns. Now, there is a 2-player split screen mode available. The second player can help you out on a mission, or they can go off on their own and do what they want. They also let you battle it out between the two characters if you want. I wish it was more enjoyable to search around the island, like it was in Wii Sports Resort, but it really isn't. It would have been nice if the publishers had given us facts about this island, like they did in Wii Sports Resort, if only to give a little bit of personality to the locations that we're flying over. Kid Adventures Sky Captain is pretty good. I was surprised at how much fun I had with the game. The controls were easy enough for a young child to master, and I think anyone 4 to 12 might really enjoy this game. Plus, at the budget price of only $20, it's absolutely worth a buy.